Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Night number 3, Wilson County Classic here from Neodesha High School. Tonight we'll find the Neodesha Blue Streak ladies starting off the night versus Chanute Christian Academy Warriors. Tip off here in about 4.5 minutes, so we're glad you tagged along here on Storm Cloud Productions. A little bit about tonight. We'll go into have starting lineups, and we'll have National Anthem by the Neodesha Band on hand tonight. A little bit more fans than normal here. We're starting to fill back in. Of course, on January 29th, Keisha has ruled that we can go back to maximum of four spectators per student athlete. So we'll see that change after January 29th. So stick around. We'll be back with you in about 4 minutes.
Neodesha High School, the home of your Blue Streaks. If you would all please rise, remove your headgear, as the Neodesha High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Quentin Bockel, performs our national anthem. And now for your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Chanute Christian Academy Warriors. A freshman, number 11, Carissa Schoonover. A junior, number 21, Trinity Bates. A freshman, number 23, Courtney Schoonover. A sophomore, number 24, Gabriella Sharp. And a junior, number 31, Olivia Doherty. And now, for your Neodesha Lady Streaks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to head back to action, once again, Chanute Christian Warriors played the other night versus Chatopa, went down to a tough loss. Lady Blue Streaks came back against Chatopa, performed pretty well. Coach Pierce not happy with some of the kind of lackadaisical play, hopes to get back to action tonight. We'll start off tonight. Possession will go to the Chanute Christian Lady Warriors. Right to left on your screen will go the Lady Warriors, and we're underway. Schoonover on the top, passes over to number 21, Trinity Bates. Bates loses the ball, turnover to Jillian Ostro. Ostro pushes the ball up the court. Under control, hits it over to Dylan Kemper in the corner. Kemper sets up for a three, long shot, in and good. Dylan Kemper for three to start the game. Good start for the Blue Streaks. Jillian Ostro found an open Dylan Kemper. Kemper set her feet and planted it. Schoonover out front. To the basket, long shot handled by Amy Smith. Smith will put the ball up the right side. Left-hand dribble, crosses over. Crossover goes to the middle, shot up, in and off. Rebound, fought for, pulled out by Chanute. Chanute will push it up. Long pass going to be knocked away by Dylan Kemper, who got back on defense. 3-0 early in the game here, 7:13 remaining in the first quarter. A little bit of an issue with some, probably a bracelet or hairband, usually the case first part of the game. Schoonover on the side, looks in, tosses back over, out on top to Carissa Schoonover, number 11. Once again, twin sisters, Schoonovers. Pass it back around out front to Bates. Bates on the side, pressured hard by Jillian Ostro. Off into the corner to number 23, Courtney Schoonover. Back over, Jillian Ostro intercepts the pass. Left-hand dribble's going to go in. Loses control. Ball will go out of bounds. Turnover against the Blue Streaks. 6:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Ball up top. Schoonover out on the side to number 24, Gabriella Sharp. Sharp looks inside, back out front. Ostro once again in the passing lane. Ball's deflected. No backcourt violation. Sharp, number 24 on the wing, guarded by number 33, Kristen Stover. Stover, a little bit of a hand check there is going to be called on that. It's going to be the first foul on Kristen Stover. First foul on the Lady Streaks. 3-0, you're still your score. Pushed up to Bates. Bates looks out front for Schoonover. Out to Sharp. Schoonover back from Carissa to Courtney. Courtney shot up, long rebound. Amy Smith will come out of the pack with the rebound. Once again, pushing the ball up, looks ahead. Kick from Emily Tomlinson, back outside Dylan Kemper. Three is going to be a little short. Backside rebound, Kristen Stover lays it in. 5-0 Lady Streaks. Timeout on the floor is going to be taken by Coach Mark Childers. Is 5-0 with 5:49 remaining here in the first quarter. Stay tuned for Lady Blue Streak basketball. As we come back from break, Chanute Christian will key the ball on the inbounds in the backcourt. Trinity Bates brings the ball up, pressured out front by Ostro. Passes off number 23, Courtney Schoonover. Schoonover looks, going to kick it back out to Carissa. Ball turned over. Kristen Stover intercepts. She's going to push the ball to Dylan Kemper. Kemper looking up the court. Kick back out to Amy. Amy Smith, ball fake, goes inside, layup good. Two left-hand power dribbles in, good right hand, finishes it off 7-0 Lady Streaks. Amy Smith, aggressive defense, trying to fight through that screen. Going to get called for a foul. First on Amy, second on the Lady Blue Streaks. .520 remaining here in the first quarter. Bates brings the ball in, going to go up, short shot. Long rebound, going to kick out to Sharp. Sharp back to 31, Olivia Doherty. Doherty going to get caught inside. It looks like Chris Schoonover going to be called with the turnover in the lane there, trying to escape out of traffic. 5:09 in the first. Amy Smith going to key the ball down now. 1-4 set for the Lady Streaks. Backdoor look. Going to kick back out. Kick back out to Dylan Kemper. Kemper around to Amy Smith. Smith looking inside. Going to go inside. Sees nothing. Going to kick it back out to Dylan Kemper. Dylan says reset. Let's go back to that 1-4 set. You see high post. Kristen Stover looking back. Keys in. Amy Smith goes to the elbow. One step in. Up. Shot's a little short. Good fight for the rebound. Back up. Stover. Stover gets tied up. Amy Smith goes back up. Lots of cracks at the basket. We're going to have a held ball. Held ball's going to go to the Lady Streaks. Lots of rebounds there, but nothing going in. Amy Smith keying the ball in. Looks for Emily Tomlinson. Tomlinson's going to be a little hard off the iron. Ball's going to go deflected off Kristen Stover. Back to Chanute. Bates brings the ball up. Off. Long three-point shot's going to be rebounded by number 21. Bates, the point guard, goes in, fights. Going to find Schoonover. Carissa to Courtney. Doherty trapped in the corner. Lots of defense. Ball up. Going to be a little short. Kristen Stover with the rebound. Stover kicks it back off to Amy Smith. Smith looks to push the ball. Ball's going to get reversed over to Dylan Kemper on the right wing. Going to hit in, ball fake. Good ball fake by Emily Tomlinson. Going to go up. Kristen Stover going to go up. She's going to draw the foul. 2 shots for Kristen Stover. Good low post play. Emily Tomlinson with a good drive. Couldn't get it to finish. Kristen Stover on the backside picks up the rebound. She'll go to the line, shoots 2. 3:40 remaining here in the first. First free throw is good. Checking into the game for the Blue Streaks is Chaney Johnson, 5'6" senior, checking in. Coming back off COVID protocol. Glad to have her back. Second free throw is good. 9-0. 9-0, the good start for the Lady Blue Streaks. Cameron Stover checking in for sister Kristen Stover. Schoonover getting played tough. Defense turnover is going to get switched back for Amy Smith. Smith hit ahead. Dylan couldn't quite get her feet. Just like the rebound, Schoonover's going to get called for the travel on that. Tough break. Kind of got tangled up in some feet there. Amy Smith hits Dylan in the corner. Dylan long three, good. 12-0, Blue Streaks jumping out to an early lead here. Lots of defense, lots of hands. A little bit too much hands there for Emily Tomlinson. She's going to be called to the foul on the reach. Third team foul on the Blue Streaks. Chris Schoonover keying the ball into Trinity Bates. Dylan Kemper kind of on the overplay. Shot's going to get rebounded, knocked around. Long shot out. Rims out, in and out. Cheney Johnson with the rebound. We're going to have a tie-up. Good sportsmanship there. Cheney helps her to her feet. vs.Chanute Christian Academy ball under their basket. 2:57 remaining here in the first quarter. Looking to key the ball inbounds. Cheney Johnson goes for it. Bates from the top of the key, pops. Long rebound kicked out to Amy Smith. She's got runners. If she looks ahead, she kicks it ahead. Couldn't quite get her feet. Just like that, the kick ahead gets kind of knocked around. Number 13, Grace Unier, goes off her leg out of bounds. Back to the Blue Streaks. Smith taking her time, bringing it up. Blue Streaks in no hurry, looking to run some offense here. She dribbles to the corner, looks, will skip past reverse to Cheney out on the point. Amy Smith gets a clear run, goes in, up strong. Ball gets rolled out. She's going to be called for an offensive foul. Got deep there. Allowed the player to slide in underneath. Be second foul on Amy. And she'll take a seat, and Jillian Oster will check back in. Timeout on the floor is called for by Coach Mark Childers, Chanute Christian. And we'll come back to you. 2:16 remaining in the first. Currently 12-0 for your Lady Blue Streaks. Chanute Christian keying the ball over in front of their bench. Gabriella Sharp keys it into Trinity Bates. Bates guarded up front by Cheney Johnson. Johnson reaches in, is going to get a deflection. Bates recovers, kicks ahead. Kind of a mad scramble, short, it's going to be a block. Kicked over to Courtney. Bates. Shot's going to be out front. It's going to be long. Rebound out by Emily Tomlinson. Rips the ball out. Kick ahead. Cheney Johnson finds Dylan Kemper. Goes up. Good rebound. Fought for Cameron Stover. Going to have a foul on the backside. Looks like Emily Tomlinson's going to pick up her second. Tough break for Emily. She kind of reached in after the ball was battered around, still 1:40 remaining. Trinity Bates bringing the ball up the court. Blue Streaks, lots of pressure on the wings. You see the pressure, the wings pulled way up. Lots of pressure, going to put some pressure on the point guard. Carissa over to Grace Unier. Unier looking inside. She's going to get called for the travel as she kind of backed herself out of there. Traveling the call in Chanute Christian Academy. Junior. Jillian Ostro bringing the ball up the court. Kicks over to Chaney Johnson. Johnson looking in at Kristen Stover. Stover going to work, loses the ball, turns it over to number 23, Courtney Schoonover. Schoonover stops, pops. Ball's going to go up and over the stanchion. Ball out of bounds to the Lady Streaks. 1:02 remaining here in the first quarter. Neodesha Blue Streak men's team will play after this. Ostro going to work on the point. Guard's going to come up a little short. Kick ahead to Carissa. Scoring over. Going to kick back out. Ball's going to go up. Loses the ball on the way out. Out of bounds. Gabriella Sharp. Strong move. Just lost the ball out of bounds. Checking in the games. Number 10, Caroline Harmon coming in for the Chanute. The junior takes place on the top of a 2-3 zone. Mark Childers has gone to a 2-3 zone. Passing around. Looked inside. Goes inside to Kristen Stovers. A little bit strong. Out rebounded on the play. Ball out of bounds to the Lady Streaks. Stover and Stover on the block right now. Kristen and Cameron both down in there. Kristen with the post. Ball out of bounds to the Lady Streaks. Ostro will key it into Rayleigh Booth, who's come in the games. She kicks inside. Ball gets a little too deep for Cameron Stover. Harmon's going to bring the ball up. She kicks it ahead. Ball's going to be deflected by Chaney Johnson. Chaney Johnson taking the dribble. Looks inside. Backside. Finds Kristen Stover. Lay in. 14-0. As time's going to wind down here. Long heave from half court. Good if it goes. At the end of 1-14 for your Neodesha Lady Streaks. 0 for the Chanute Christian Academy Warriors. Neodesha Blue Streak basketball is brought to you tonight by Wilson County Medical. Wilson Medical, glad to have you along as official sponsor of the Blue Streaks. Starting the second quarter here, Jillian Ostro is going to receive the ball from Chaney Johnson. Johnson keying it in right below us here. High atop the stands here at Neodesha. Johnson on the wings, looking inside, sees Rayleigh Booth on the backside. Good pass, Rayleigh Booth. Point blank, misses that shot. There's open and there's wide open, and that was it. Ball fake, long shot, good. For number 24, Gabriella Sharp. Sharp breaks through for the Christian Academy Warriors, 14-3. Ostro once again kicks inside, looking for Kristen Stover inside. Swings around to Rayleigh Booth. Booth goes baseline. Is going to feed back out to Cameron Stover. Stover from the elbow. Ball's going to be a little bit hard off. Going to rebound out. Ball out of bounds to the Lady Streaks. 14-3, 7:20 remaining here in the second quarter. Rayleigh Booth keys that ball. Jillian Ostro from just outside long. Kristen Stover tracks down the rebound out to Ostro. Ostro's going to key again, shoot. Rayleigh Booth Pinder defender got inside. Good rebound position for Rayleigh Booth. She lays it in. 16-3 now for Neodesha. Kicking the ball around. Rayleigh Booth steals the ball away from Harmon. She's going to look up. Kind of late. Sees Cameron Stover. Stover lays off to Chaney. Chaney up. Kristen Stover lays it in. Ball good. Good ball movement for the Lady Streaks. Moved it around there. 18-3. Bates pulls the ball up. Over to Harmon. Rayleigh Booth. Tight defense. Harmon tight. Goes off to Bates. Bates over to Sharp. Sharp goes baseline. Kicks it back out to Bates. Bates out front to Doherty. Doherty over to Harmon. Good ball movement by Chanute. Just can't penetrate in. Rayleigh Booth's going to get a little bit too tight there on that defense. First foul on Rayleigh. 6:12 remaining here in the second. Both Schoonovers returning back in for Chanute. Courtney and Carissa back in for Chanute. Keys it off to Sharp. Sharp's going to go for the drive. Kick back out to long shot for Carissa. Rebound. Cameron Stover kicks out to Chaney Johnson. Johnson looks ahead. Finds Jillian Ostro. Good kick ahead. Chaney Johnson finds Ostro, who lays it in. Blue Streaks really pushing the ball. Pushing ahead 20-3. Bates over to Schoonover. Schoonover to Sharp out front. Sharp looking to go to work. Over to Harmon. Harmon to Bates in the corner. Gets pinned in there. Taken away by Kristen Stover. Chaney Johnson once again pushing the ball, looking ahead. Punched away by number 10 Harmon. It's going to be a foul on Harmon. Got a little bit too much of the arm. Trying to chase down Chaney Johnson. Second team foul on Chanute Christian. 5:35 remaining. Rayleigh Booth keying the ball into Chaney Johnson. Johnson on the dribble up front. Takes off, goes inside, pitches back to Kristen Stover. Gets pinned in a little bit too deep, had a double dribble to collect herself. Turnover against the Blue Streaks. Doherty checking back into the game. Number 31 kicks it out to Trinity Bates, bringing the ball up. Bates over on the wing to Harmon. Harmon ball fakes, goes in, is going to lose. Nope, regains control. Going to kick back out to Rayleigh Booth. Booth scrambles on the floor. She touches the inline. Good hustle, but ball goes back over to Chanute Christian. Doherty kind of moved herself into a double team there, using the sideline as another defender. Both the Stovers were able to force a turnover. 20-3 Lady Streaks. Pitch out, Courtney Bates. Ball out of bounds to Neodesha. Most likely wouldn't have been a backcourt because she never had possession in the front court. Just kind of that old backcourt. You still think of that. Jillian Ostro over to Rayleigh. Rayleigh one dribble. Ostro kicks it back out to Rayleigh Booth. Booth's going to kick up a rainbow three. He's going to draw nothing. And Chanute pushes. Ball's going to be up and in. Basket's going to be credited to number 23, Courtney Schoonover. 20-5. Johnson to Ostro. Ostro sets her feet. Ball's going to be a little bit short. Rayleigh Booth on the backside is going to miss that rebound. Going to kind of miss that chippy. Jillian Ostro is going to reach in. Stopping the break. But will put Chanute on the line. 17th foul. Olivia Doherty, Grace Unier will be shooting 1-1. Tomlinson re-enters the game for the Lady Streaks. First shot's up and good for Grace Unier. She earns a second. Shot Up good, backspin, shooter's roll, goes in, 20-7. Chanute clawing their way back in, down by 13. Amy Smith back in, over into the corner for Dylan Kemper. Out to Amy Smith. Smith around. Neodesha gets the ball in deep, but they take one deep step, and they find themselves either too far underneath or behind the backboard. Coach Pierce will probably get that ironed out. Halftime. Bates brings the ball up. Smith on defense. Controls. Amy Smith ahead. Lays it in for two. Amy Smith pushes the lead back out to 15 for the Lady Streaks. 3:52 remaining here in the second quarter. Middle starting to open up a little bit. 23, Courtney Schoonover gets that basket back. Rayleigh Booth's going to go baseline. Kicks back out to Amy Smith. Smith over to Dylan. Dylan from the elbow. It's going to be, ball's a little hard. Emily Tomlinson, good rebound. Can't get the stick back. Amy Smith gets it. One bounce, goes back up, lays it in, and good. Just kind of has a nose for the ball. Finds it, goes back up. 24-9. Unier rebounds. Ball's going to be credited to Chanute. Kind of a deflection on that. Both referees look at each other, award the ball back to Chanute. 24-9, 3:07 here in the second. Schoonover to Schoonover, back in. Unier on the backside. Looks over to Sharp. Sharp goes baseline. Blocked by the backboard. Steps out of bounds. Stepped on the inline is going to be the call. 24-9. Ball goes back over to Neodesha. Amy Smith keying the ball in. Chanute really trying to pack it in. Pack that inside. Dylan Kemper's going to find a cutting Cameron Stover on that. She's going to be foul on the play. Foul's going to be credited to number 11, Carissa Schoonover, her first, team third. Kick back in. Cameron Stover to lay in. Good feed from Amy Smith. Saw Cameron cutting. Hit. Good bounce pass. Laid it in. 26-9. Schoonover went in. Good hand. Just kind of lost control on the way up. Tomlinson keying the ball back in. 2:28 here in the second. Just a reminder, boys game to follow. Dylan out top to good movement. Ball just didn't go in. Carly Cowan checking in now for Chanute Christian. Amy Smith out to Dylan. Keys it right back to Amy. Dylan out on the point, round to Rayleigh. Rayleigh looks inside, sees Cameron. Cameron goes up. She'll draw the foul. She'll be on the line shooting two. Good ball movement. They got their ball around fast, found the open person on the backside. And Cameron will be awarded with 2 shots. First shot a little short for Cameron. She'll have a second. Second shot up hard. Off the rim, brought out by Sharp. Sharp brings the ball down the court. Smith picks her up. Emily Tomlinson kind of reaches back, grabs a little bit of that. Amy Smith looking up, finds Emily Tomlinson. Tomlinson going to get pushed. Foul on the play. It's going to be the team's 5th against Chanute. Foul's going to go on number 23, Courtney Schoonover, her first, team's 5th. Smith once again keying the ball in. Out to Dylan Kemper. Kemper sends her feet, long 3. Ball's going to be a little strong. Amy Smith, good rebound, goes back up. Ball's a little short. Everybody's still on the ground after it. We're going to have a held ball. It's going to go back to Neodesha. 1:42 remaining here in the second, 26-9. Neodesha keying the ball in. Emily Tomlinson sets the screen, rolls back, finds herself wide open, lays it in, 28-9. Blue Streaks. Bates finds Unier out to Sharp. Sharp controls it along the line, going to find Unier. Unier gets double teamed by Booth, and she travels. Grace Unier kind of went in a little bit too deep, double team. Got a sub coming in, number 31, Olivia Doherty, checking back in the game for Gabriella Sharp. .120 remaining here in the second. Amy Smith bringing the ball up. It's going to find Rayleigh Booth on the wing. Booth goes in, kicks back out to Cameron. Cameron swings to Dylan. Dylan over to Amy. Good give and go. Cameron, good handoff to Amy Smith. Smith lays it in, 30-9 Blue Streaks. Unier guarded by Rayleigh Booth out front. Kicked around to the backcourt. Long shot up. Ball's going to be a little bit hard. Goes in. Rayleigh Booth's going to come out with the rebound. Just like that, she turns the ball back over to Grace Unier. Unier in to Schoonover to Amy Smith. Smith walking the sidelines, going to touch a little bit too much of it. Turnover. Ball goes back to Chanute. 29.2 remaining on the clock here in the second quarter. Halftime's on its way. Bates brings the ball in. She looks inside, step back, going to be a long shot. Rayleigh Booth. Booth's going to push the ball up. Smith finally controls, finds Dylan. Dylan up and in. 32-9. 5 seconds clock run. Bates brings the ball back up. Looking for that long shot. Rayleigh Booth intercepts, and halftime is here. And at the half, Neodesha 32, the visiting Chanute Christian Academy Warriors 9. We'll be right back with Blue Streak basketball. the beginning of the third quarter. Well, I thank everybody for tuning in to Storm Cloud Productions, part of Neodesha's project-based learning program here at Neodesha High School. Special thanks to senior Seth Strange and junior Jackson Adams. They've really stepped up and helped get this program off, providing services tonight. You'll see both of them getting ready to participate with the boys team. Coach Dave Gillett back onto the camera where he belongs. Glad to have Coach Gillett back up here as we get ready to go for the second half of Lady Blue Streaks basketball. Both set of starters for both teams. Check in as we get ready to get underway here to start the third quarter. Chanute keys the ball in. They'll take possession here. Bates kicks it over to Schoonover to Sister. Sister stolen by Dylan Kemper. Dylan Kemper with the ball is going to find Emily Tomlinson. Tomlin back off to Ostro. Blue Streaks up 32-9. Ostro dribbles to the corner, looks in, finds Emily Tomlinson. Tomlinson lays it in. 34-9 for the Streaks. Bates bringing the ball back up, finds Sharp. Sharp's looking in, over to Connor. Foul's going to be called on Amy Smith there with the reach in. It's going to be the third foul on Smith. Kind of a silly foul there, kind of tic-tac foul up front. But nonetheless, foul, third foul on Amy. Team foul number 1. Bates keying the ball in. Chaney Johnson dig in. We'll have a held ball up front. We'll go to the Lady Blue Streaks. Dylan Kemper keying the ball into Jillian Ostro. Ostro bringing the ball up. Back to Dylan. Dylan looking inside to Emily Tomlinson. Back over to Chaney Johnson. Johnson. Emily on the back cut. Tough break. Finds Dylan. Dylan short jumper. Ball's going to be punched away. Turnover to, goes back over to Chanute. Bates bringing the ball back up. She swings it over to Sharp. Sharp finds Schoonover. Schoonover. Tight defense back over to Carissa. Carissa's going to find Doherty. Doherty going to find Emily Tomlinson. Tomlinson lays it in. Blue Streaks looking ahead. Find Emily Tomlinson, gets rewarded for running the floor. 36-9. 6:25 remaining here in third quarter number 3. Sharp goes to the basket. She's met. Little bit of a tumble there as Emily Tomlinson trips over. Ball's going to be keyed in. Jillian Ostro bringing the ball up. Ostro brings it up, looking to key the play. Looking inside. You can really tell Neodesha wants to try to work that inside. It's going to, good pin by Emily Tomlinson. Good pass. Jillian Ostro hits Emily Tomlinson. Tomlinson with a couple baskets here early in the third quarter. As Neodesha really starting to pound the ball inside, using that kind of height advantage. Sharp's going to go to the basket. Gets kind of caught. She's going to pass the ball away. Ball's knocked away, but it will go over to Neodesha. 5:42 remaining here in the third. Ostro bringing the ball up the court. Once ahead, again, kicking it over to Dylan. Dylan on the wing to Chaney. Chain back on side. Going to find Emily. Emily rolling. Emily Tomlinson catching the ball in stride, going up strong, laying it in. 40-9 for the Lady Streaks. Streaks trying to run some offense. Good, tight defense, but they haven't kind of given it up on defense M. Sharp, long shot, going to be blocked out. Ostro's going to come out. Good bounce pass ahead. Dylan kind of loses it on the way up. Turnover. Goes back to Chanute. Good head-to-head. Kind of hit Dylan in mid-stride. She kind of collected it on the way up and had to juggle it and comes back down. Gets called for the travel. Tough break for Dylan. 40-9 for the Blue Streaks. Bates with a shot. Takes a little bit of a travel there. Turn back over to Neodesha. Ostro bringing the ball up the court. Crossover dribble, crossover Bates. Going to look inside, kick back out to Dylan. Dylan's ready to shoot that time. Long shot. Long rebound's going to be controlled by Courtney Schoonover. Schoonover. Ball's going to get turned over on, held possession's going to go back to Chanute Christian. 4:16 remainder here in Bates looks inside. Going to be controlled by Kristen Stover. Stover to Dylan Kemper. Kemper looking to push the ball. Kemper pushing the ball up the court. Over to Kristen Stover. Stover back out to Ostro. Ostro outside to Dylan Kemper. Kemper inside to Kristen Stover. Stover up and in. You can really tell Neodesha's trying to pound the ball inside as they start trying to find Stover and Tomlinson inside. Courtney Schoonover. Long rebound controlled by Chaney Johnson. Neodesha looks to push. Johnson kind of goes in out of control. Chaney Johnson will be called for that. She kind of kept drifting in there. New 5 in for the Lady Streaks. So he drives back in with Amy Smith, Hallie Horde, Rayleigh Booth, Cameron Stover. Drives back and Horde picking up their first time tonight for the Lady Streaks. Schoonover's going to swing around to Unier to Bates. Bates back on top, looking inside. Goes off to Carissa to Sharp. Sharp goes to work on Bates. Bates guarded jumper's going to be collected by Amy Smith. Smith looking to push. Smith with the basket. Block's going to be called, and the basket's going to be the question here. See what the call's going to be. Basket was good. Foul's going to be on number 11. Basket will be good. Basket is good for Amy Smith. Foul's going to be on number 11. Carissa Schoonover, Amy Smith with one free throw. Free throw a little strong for Amy. Ball rebounded out to Sharp. Sharp bringing the ball down the court. Hands the ball off to Courtney Schoonover, over to Carissa Schoonover. Out to Grace Unier. Over to Harmon, who's checked in. Carissa Schoonover. Grace Unier on the backside. Shot's going to be rebounded by Rayleigh Booth. Booth pushing the ball down the court. Is going to take it to the corner. Going to reverse the ball back to Amy Smith. Smith kicks it into Cameron. Cameron ball's going to be deflected away. Back to Neodesha. 44-9, 2:48 remainder here in quarter number 3. Amy Smith looks to key the ball. Keys it out to Cameron Stover. Stover to Booth. Booth into Amy Smith. Ball's going to be knocked away. Will remain with the Blue Streaks. 2:41. Amy Smith looks to key the ball in. Enter Booth. Booth looks in, goes to Amy Smith. Smith up. Find herself a little bit short, goes back up, lays it in. Neodesha really trying to pack it in. Ball's going to be thrown away by Chanute Christian. 46-9. 46-9 as Cowan checks in for Chanute Christian. Gabriella Sharp takes a seat. Amy Smith bringing the ball up. Is going to set the offense 1-4. Zoe drives back, looks in, looks for a back cutter. Cutter wasn't there. Ball gets turned over. Good idea, good look, just didn't follow through. Zoe drives back, had the look. Rayleigh Booth was cutting back, just didn't continue the cut. Harmon bringing the ball up over to Schoonover. Schoonover drives in, is going to throw up a shot. Ball's going to be hard off the rebound. Zoe back, kicks ahead to Amy Smith. Smith goes in. Amy Smith, layup, good. Hallie Horde out on defense. First action for Hallie and Zoe. Beats Harmon. It's going to kick it over. Chanute Christian, going to be wrong rebound. Zoe drives back, is going to control it. Ball's going to be kicked away. It's going to stay with Neodesha. 1:35 remaining here in the third. 48-9, Lady Streaks. Hallie Horde will key the ball inbounds here. As Olivia Doherty checks in the game for Grace Unier. Smith with the ball up top. Once again, Neodesha looks to run their 1-4 set. Hallie Horde is going to find herself top of the key. Long rebound, goes back up. Zoe drives back, good rebound, goes up, she's fouled. Good rebound for Zoe, she'll find herself with 2 free throws. First free throw up. Little Strong, second. 1:20 remaining here in quarter number 3. Second free throw, in, out, spins around. Rayleigh Booth fighting for it. Ball goes back to Chanute. Rayleigh Booth tried to corral that, couldn't quite get it. Harmon bringing the ball up the court for Chanute. Neodesha really bringing the defense up. Hallie Horde knocks the ball away. Amy Smith knocking the ball away from Courtney Schoonover. Schoonover dribbles it. Ball went off of Amy Smith's foot. No backcourt. Harmon's going to find herself over on the side. Dribbles in. Kicks back out. Backcourt. This time Rayleigh Booth's going to race for the ball. Rayleigh Booth drops, stops, drops, and lays it in. Rayleigh Booth breaks into the scoring column. 44 seconds, 50-9, Blue Streaks. Harmon bringing the ball up the court. Rayleigh Booth read that. Booth's going to sprint to the other end. Stops, drops, pulls up. Backside, rebound a Little Strong. Kicks the ball off to Harmon. 21 seconds remain, third quarter. Going to find Doherty. Doherty's a Little Strong. Rebound, Rayleigh Booth. Rayleigh Booth. Finding Amy Smith. Smith sets up. Good non-selfish pass. Kicks it into Cameron. Cameron lays it in, and that's the end of the third quarter. Is going to see Neodesha push out to a 52-9 lead over Chanute. This is Neodesha Lady Blue Streak basketball. Neodesha keying the ball inbounds here. As per Keisha rules, this should be a running clock for the remainder of the fourth quarter. Kristen Stover finds the ball up on top of the key, finds a cutting Dylan. Dylan stops, pops, drops. Good for two. Dylan Kemper. Nice elbow jumper there for Dylan. Neodesha still playing good defense. No need, they're not getting complacent with the big lead. Still reaching in. Stolen away by Tomlinson. Tomlinson's going to kick ahead. Finds Jillian Ostro. Ostro goes up, left hand, no good. Rebound out for Carissa Schoonover. Schoonover dribbles out. Finding control will be Jillian Ostro. Finds Chaney Johnson. Johnson dribbles up. Who finds Kristen. Kristen goes up, lays the ball in. Neodesha just really working it in too deep for Chanute. Chanute doesn't have any kind of height or size down low, and Neodesha kinds of finds it easy. Basket there. We're going to have timeout on the floor. Coach Mark Childers. Once again, we'd like to thank Wilson Medical for being sponsors of Neodesha Athletics. Thank you, Taylor, for all that you do, providing trading services for the Blue Streaks. Timeout called there with 6:47. Action back underway. Neodesha still playing good D. Not taking any time off here. One thing Coach Pierce had kind of been harping on his kids that they kind of got a little lackadaisical. We're going to find Bates goes up. Long shot's going to be off. Backside rebound. Emily Tomlinson's going to knock the ball away. She's going to hit Ostro. Ostro looking to push. She'll pull the ball back up. 6:20 remaining here. And quarter number 3. Dylan Kemper really looking inside. Emily Tomlinson tried to post. Kick back out to Ostro. Ostro. You can see the big person game now. They go back to their 1-4 set. Up to Kristen Stover. She finds a cutting Chaney Johnson. Johnson lays it in. Good backdoor cut. Janie Johnson, she lays it in. She's working her way back into shape. 58-9, Blue Streaks. Schoonover. She drives, ball deflected away. Chaney Johnson, she's going to go in. Horde Booth drives back. Cameron Stover checking in. Chaney Johnson remaining out there. Out to Dreisbach looks in. Chaney Johnson, good spin, turnaround, good. Chaney Johnson with a turnaround jumper. 60-9. All those shots that hadn't gone down in the first half, they're going down here in the second. Long shot off, rebound. Zoe drives back, going to be first to the ball. She's was inbounds, was out of bounds. No call on that. 5:08. B. Neodesha, ball out of bounds. Chaney Johnson, the key in the ball in. Just finds Zoe. Zoe drops steps, lays it in. Zoe kind of with a power move there. One power dribble, goes up, lays the ball in. Long shot out front. Rebound, Rayleigh Boosh loses control, back out to Carissa. Carissa Schoonover. Out top to Harmon. Harmon finds Schoonover looks to Bates. Bates stops, pops, long shot. Does not count, off the top. And as the clock continues to roll here in the second half. 62-9. Chaney Johnson bringing the ball back up. Our clock and your clock at home may be a little bit off, but I can assure you it is a rolling clock. Kramer Stover finds Hallie Horde. Horde looking outside to Booth. Booth, lose control, looking inside, back outside to Horde. Horde dribbles in, out to Johnson. Johnson got a flash. Bailey. Rayleigh Booth, good cut back door. Chaney Johnson finder, pushes the score out to 64-9. Schoonover out to Harmon. Harmon over to Carissa Schoonover. Schoonover over to Grace Unier. Unier up to Harmon on the key. Tight defense by Zoe. We're going to have a foul on the play. Looks like a hold on number 4, Zoe Dreisbach. Clock continues to roll on here. Dylan Kemper checking in for Chaney Johnson. Chaney, good passes out front, has found a couple players cutting back. Bates keys the ball in to Unier. Unier out to Carissa Schoonover. Out to Bates. Bates over to Unier. Unier to Schoonover. Schoonover's going to blow right by. She goes up. Ball's a little strong. Good move. Ball just didn't go. Dylan Kemper looks to push the ball. Kemper pulls the ball out. Finds Rayleigh. Back up to Zoe. Zoe lays it in. Neodesha, you can really tell, is really concentrating on getting the ball down in deep. Got a foul on the play there. As Schoonover drove, she'll be fouled. Foul looks like it'll go on number 15, Cameron Stover, her first. 2 shots. Timeout on the floor. .210 remaining on the clock. Carissa Schoonover on the line. She'll shoot 2. First shot a little hard off the back heel. Another shot for the freshman from Chanute. Second shot. Hard grab by Zoe. Dreisbach. Dreisbach kicks it ahead to Rayleigh Booth. Booth back out to Dylan Kemper. Kemper looked to pull the trigger. She did not. She'll pull the ball back up, run some clock, looking to work on that inside game. Cameron finds Hallie Horde. Hallie Horde, little strong in the shot. It goes off the stanchion, out of bounds to Chanute. Mackenzie ekes in for the first time tonight for Chanute. She keys it in to Courtney Schoonover. Schoonover bringing the ball up. Kicks it over to Carissa Schoonover. Schoonover goes baseline. She's going to get called with the travel on that as she found the door shut on the backside. Dylan bringing the ball back up. 1:06 remaining here in quarter number 4. Running clock as per Keisha rules. Zoe Dreisbach top of the key. Hallie Horde back up. She's hard off the iron. Fights for the rebound. Dylan Kemper pulls it back up to Rayleigh Booth. Booth to Cameron Stover. Back out to Booth. Neodesha looking to run some clock. Hallie Horde deep from the baseline. Dylan Kemper goes back up. She's long with the ball. Off to Sharp. Sharp pushes the ball up the court. Find herself one-on-one. Euro step. Nice move. Ball didn't go back up. Finds her off to Eeks. Eeks over to Rayleigh Booth. Pulls the ball down. Booth pushing the ball. She'll stop, redirect, pulls it back out to Dylan. Dylan looks to go inside. Looking to go inside. She'll pull it. She gets caught with double dribble. She gets caught between dribbles. Looking to pass inside. Tough break. Dylan had the shot. Looking to pass inside. As the clock's going to wind down here on quarter number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Winning tonight with a final score. Ball's last shot is good. Goes up 66-12, your final. We'll be back with you for men's basketball in a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to night number 3. As we get the live feed set up here, cameraman David Gillett on board as we get ready to tip off. Of course, visiting team Chanute Christian Academy will control the ball as we get ready to roll for night number 3 here at the Wilson County Classic. 8-minute quarters, and we're getting underway. Maddox Johnson picks up court. Over to Kays. Kays up top, guarded by Johnson's going to kick inside to Deacon Harrison. Harrison's going to kick off to Stockerbrand. Stockerbrand's going to drive in. He's going to be fouled on the play. Blocking foul called. 7:44 as we're underway here. Wheeler keying the ball inbound. He's going to find the senior Harrison. Harrison goes in. He goes up. Controlled on the ball. Ball's on the floor. Goes back up. Knocked away. Off to Zeth. Zeth Strange is going to bring the ball up. He takes the ball down the court. Over to Gage Bell. Bell looking inside. Out front. Gage Bell's going to go inside. Gage up and in. Gage Bell. Good drive. And gets the Blue Streaks on the board. Man-to-man for the Blue Streaks as Zeth Strange finds over. Peyton Toms finds himself, heads up, ball blocked away off to Phoenix. Phoenix going to take it to the ball. Phoenix up the court. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line. Foul on number 1, Nick Kays. Phoenix full head of steam there as he heads off. He's going to draw the foul. He'll shoot 2. 2 shots. Foul number 1. Foul given to number 24, Dennison. Free throw up and good. Blue Streaks out to an early 3-0 lead. Phoenix shoots the second. Second shot up and good. Zeth Strange picks up top. Hand off to Kays. Ball's mishandled. It's going to be turned over to the Blue Streaks. Streaks up to an early 4-0 lead. Maddox Johnson keys the ball, top of the key. Chanute falls back into a 2-3 zone. Maddox is looking at that zone, passes around to Zeth. Zeth looks inside. He's going to hold on the ball. He's going to dribble it around. He's going to look back, and they're going to set. Kicked over to Gage. Gage on the right wing over to Maddox Johnson. Steps into a 3, and it's good. Maddox Johnson rolled into a nice 3, out to a 7-0 lead for the Blue Streaks. 6:19 remaining here in the first. Drive on the play. Joel Dennison. Good athletic move by Dennison. He goes in, gets fouled. He'll find himself on the line shooting 2. Dennison, a senior out of Chanute. Free throw up and good. Second free throw a little strong. Phoenix out-muscles Stockerbrand for the ball. Kicks back up. Finds Peyton Toms. Toms back up top. A little bit too much on that. Maddox knew he got caught. Stretched the ball out, brought it back. 5:59 remaining here. We'll let the clock run and check up. Once again, we are not in coordination with the clock, and we do our best here to keep up to that. 7-1, early lead for the Blue Streaks. 5:55 remaining here in quarter number 1. Dennison brings it over to Kays. Kays on top of the key. Looks inside to Wheeler. Wheeler up, in, and good. Gage Bell up strong. Out of it. Come the Warriors. Foul's going to be called on the play. Peyton Toms. A lot of ball up top. May have been somebody down low. Nonetheless, Stockerbrand will go to the line, shooting 2. First free throw up, no good. Mason Springer checking in for Peyton Toms. Toms picks up his second quick foul. Second free throw up and good. Got to have a held ball on that. We'll go over to the Blue Streaks. Maddox Johnson keying the ball inbounds, looks inside to Phoenix. Phoenix up strong, little strong, he misses that. Chanute out and running. Wheeler hands it off to Stockerbrand. Stockerbrand holds the ball on top of the key. Stockerbrand not afraid to go in. Jesse Stockerbrand brings the Chanute Warriors back within 1. Maddox Johnson, long 3, good. You see Chanute's not afraid of the size of Neodesha. They're willing to drive on Chanute. Both Dennison and Stockerbrand have shown that they're willing to drive inside. Stockerbrand with the ball now up top. Zeth, crossover, goes back. Stockerbrand to the middle. He goes in, and there'll be a foul on the play. Foul will be called. Foul will be on number 12, Gage Bell. That is his second. Kays goes in, ball's a little long. Springer comes out with it, back to Maddox Johnson. Johnson brings the ball down. Back dribble. Back up top, Johnson pulls the trigger. Good again, Maddox Johnson. Drains his third 3 from the top of the key. It's 13-6. 3:31 left here in quarter number 1. 13-6, Neodesha. Springer fights hard for the ball. Zeth's going to come out, pulls back up. Zeth over to Gage Bell. Gage Bell cooks in to Mason Springer. Springer back out top of the key. Maddox over to Zeth. Zeth lines up along 3. Ball's going to be a little hard. Gage Bell's going to kick in for the rebound. Phoenix goes up. Ball's going to be in. Basket is going to count. Phoenix just out-muscled Wheeler for that ball. Goes up, ball goes in. .250 remaining here in the first quarter. 15-6 the score. Phoenix Carpenter on the line, shooting 1, shooting the bonus for that. That was the first foul on Trustin Wheeler. Team second. Carpenter's free throw up and good. 16-6. Chanute cut it back within 3, and then consecutive 3-pointers by Maddox Johnson. The old-fashioned 3-pointer by Phoenix now pushes that lead back out to 10. Stockerbrand bringing the ball up, out to Kays. Kays on the top. Ball thrown away. Good defense by Zeth. As they key it in, Kays keys the ball in. Into Cracksberger. Cracksberger to Kays. Kays trapped in the quarter. Maddox Johnson. Now Garrett Davis checking in for the Blue Streaks. Dennison goes to the middle. He goes in, drives. Dennison with the rebound. Stockerbrand holds the ball up top. Crossover back to Dennison. Dennison, left-hand dribble in, goes in. Backside. We're going to have a tie-up on the play. Looks like outside official is going to come in. He's going to wave that off. He's going to have a foul maybe called on that play. Good rebound. Mason Springer playing solid defense in there. Good rebound. Third foul on Chanute. 2:10 remaining here in quarter number 1. Seth goes in, pop, stop, long shot. Rebound to backside, going to be pushed up. Chanute pushing the back up. Dennison, control dribble, goes up, in, and good. Dennison off the dribble, good stop and pop. Well, Maddox Johnson's going to get called for a carry on that kind of stop and start. 1:47 remaining here in the first. 16-8, Neodesha. Seth Strange replaced. Wyatt Songer coming in. Songer, freshman coming in. He'll go down on the blocks as he finds himself. Songer playing good defense, goes straight up. He's going to get called for the foul. Josiah Stockerbrand comes in, kind of leans into him a little bit. Tough call for the freshman. Josiah Stockerbrand will go to the line and shoot 2. First free throw up and good. 16-9. Second free throw off. Songer tracks it down, kicks it off to Maddox Johnson. Springer, long three. His is good too. Springer, big man, steps outside, shoots the 3, pushes that lead back out to 9. Dennison goes inside, pump fake. Kraxberger up, going to get a rebound position. Wyatt Songer with good inside position. He's going to have the foul on Stockerbrand. 1:08 remaining here in quarter number 1, 19-9. Songer looks inside, looking inside, letting everybody kind of flow through. Jackson Adams back in, good kick back behind. He's going to get it taken away. Stockerbrand's going to go in and lay it in. Springer, little strong in that, made the first one. 19-11, 38 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Been an entertaining first quarter. Little bit of runs and mini runs. Chanute controlling the ball last 20 seconds. Dennison on the right wing, looks inside to Kraxberger. Kraxberger versus Springer, lots of size there. Turnaround no good. Neodesha will hold for the last shot. 11 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. 8-point lead for the Blue Streaks. Jackson Adams finds himself wide open. Shot looked good. Everything goes but it. And after one, Neodesha 19, Chanute 11. As we get ready to start quarter number 2 here, Neodesha up 19-11. Coach Gillett pointing out that I don't have the clock started. Thanks, Coach. Foul on the play there on Jackson Adams. Looks like he's going to pick up something kind of early. And Chanute will key the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Stockbrand into Hayes. Hayes goes up. He really leans in hard. Other Stockbrand in. We've got a hold on that. Maddox Johnson came out of the pack. And he will go to line shooting 2. 7:44, 19-11. First shot up a little hard for Maddox. Johnson second. It's hard too. Peyton Toms back up. Phoenix Carpenter back in. He lays it in. Phoenix. Big wide body for Neodesha down low. 21-11. Lead back out to 10. Stockbrand goes to that right-hand drive. Zeth in on it. Back into Kraxberger. Kraxberger back out to Dennison. Dennison looks for the crossover drive. He doesn't have it. Kicks it out top to Hayes. Hayes, long 3. In, out. Rebound, Jackson Adams. Adams hands it off to Maddox Johnson. We go back on the attack. Zeth goes up. He's going to be fouled on the rise. Zeth will go to line, shooting 2. .702, 21-11. Zeth Strange on the line, shooting 2. First shot. Up and good. Gage Bell back in for Jackson Adams. Adams, a couple good rebounds. Pulls it out. Gage Bell back in. Dennison checks out for Chanute. And Javin Knox comes in. Second free throw up and good by Zeth Strange. Pushing it out to 12. 7:02. Quarter number 2. Jesse Stockbrand brings the ball down the court. Crossover dribble. Loses it. Controls it. Phoenix, long shot out front. Phoenix, a little short on that. Rebound, Chanute. Nobody picks Stockbrand up. He comes right up the gut and lays it in. Nobody picked up Stockbrand. He just drives right down the lane, lays it in. 23-13. Neodesha's lead back to 10. Maddox out front. Three's a little strong. Rebound, Chanute. 6 minutes remaining, quarter number 2. Jesse Stockbrand out, off to Knox. Knox back to Stockbrand. Phoenix knocks it out of bound. Ball back to Chanute. Harrison checking back in for Chanute, replacing Kraxberger. Knox keys it in. Ball deflected there. Gage was chasing after it. Didn't know the last touch. It'll go back to Chanute underneath their own basket. Into Hayes. Hayes go back into Stockbrand. They're looking to go. He long up. Gage Bell. Can't control. Ball out of bounds. Back to Chanute. 5:40 remaining here. Quarter number 2. Need to grab onto the ball instead of just kind of batting it around. Chanute looks to key out of bounds. Finds Knox. Knox baseline jumper. A little bit long. Backside to Stockbrand. Gage Bell's going to rip in. We're going to have a held ball. Ball's going to go back to going to go back over to Neodesha. Timeout on the floor. Neodesha calls timeout. 5:34 on the floor, 23-13 to score. You're listening to Storm Cloud Productions, part of Neodesha High School's project-based learning program here at Neodesha High School. Phoenix keys the ball back inside to Maddox. Maddox brings it down. Again, staring at that 2-3 zone. Chanute off to Gage Bell. Gage going to fire up for a three. His is a little short. Strinking around. Phoenix, we're going to have a held ball. Held ball will go back to Chanute. .520 remaining here, quarter number 2. Stockbrand brings the ball up. He drives, he'll be fouled, he'll go to the line. No shot, they're going to call that foul on the floor, Zeth Strange, or they are going to call that a shooting foul. Stockbrand will go, shooting 2. First foul on Seth. You can really see Chanute trying to get that ball to Stockbrand going off the right side, letting him take 1-1. First shot. Rebound, Peyton Toms. Toms kicks it over to Maddox. Johnson pushing the ball. Good crossover. He's going to get the call. Foul on the play. Ball's going to count good. Basket is good. Foul's going to be called on number 15, Josiah Stockbrand. Basket good. Maddox will go to the line. Johnson's free throw, no good. Pushed back off. 25-13. Blocking call on that. Phoenix really took it down. Foul on the play. Knox tried to draw the charge. Phoenix go line shooting 2. 1-1. 1-1's going to be the call. No shot on that, or was that 1-1? Say that foul took place on the floor before the shot. Free throw up and good. Neodesha with its biggest lead of the night at 13, 26-13. Trying to inch away from a pesky Chanute team. Second free throw, wide right, no good. It's got to draw something, and that ain't it. 26-13, 4:40 remaining here, quarter number 2. Stockbrand kicks it over to Knox. Knox in the corner to Stockbrand. Zeth's going to get kind of a silly foul, but it is a foul when you the player has the right to come back down. Zeth, a little bit of pressure. Second foul on Zeth. Team 8 will shoot 1-1. Zeth will take a seat, and Wyatt Songer will check in. First free throw up and no good. Peyton Toms with the chin rebound on that. Maddox Johnson in the corner, long three, little short. Kick ahead. Stockerbrand's going to try to track it down. Game of dodgeball, misses. Maddox Johnson, he loses the ball. Stockerbrand lays it in. 26-15. A little bit of sloppy ball handling on both sides. Bell looks inside. Looks inside to Phoenix. Phoenix looks, kicks, he goes right. Step, stops, tops, and it goes in. Once again, pushing it back out to 13. 3:25 remaining here, quarter number 2. Anthony Went checking in for Chanute. Chanute tried to throw it off a player. Wyatt Songer collects the ball. Kicks it back up. Maddox Johnson bringing it up. Chanute in that 2-3. Ball out of bounds will be off of Chanute. Springer and Davis back in for Toms and Bell. Phoenix keying the ball in. Out front to Maddox. Maddox 2:59 remaining here in. Phoenix goes inside, gets his man in the air. He'll go to the line, shooting 2. Kind of got caught in an awkward spot. Harrison had to do nothing but foul. Phoenix go to the line, shooting 2. First free throw off the mark for Phoenix. He still has another. 19 fouls for Chanute. Next one, foul. Neodesha will be shooting 2 the rest of the way out. Second free throw up and good. Phoenix pushes it out to 14. Biggest lead of the night for Neodesha at 29-15. 2:51 remaining here in quarter number 2. Well, if you haven't figured out Stockerbrand's move yet, he goes right, throws it high off the glass. He goes right. Maddox Johnson, elbow jumper, good. Johnson answers back to push it back out to 14. 2:25 remaining here, quarter number 1. That time, Stockerbrand got cut off by his own man. Stockerbrand looking to go right. Out to Knox. Knox to Stockerbrand. Stockerbrand on the left-hand side. It's not too hard to figure it out. You're right-handed, go up, throw it off the board, go get it yourself. 31-19. Back out to Garrett Davis. Davis rolls, steps back. He's going to get called for the travel. .149 here in quarter number 2. Neodesha with a 31-19 cushion. Stockerbrand bringing the call up, getting the call from Coach Stockerbrand on the sideline. Stockerbrand brings the ball up. He's going to roll into a 3, no defense. Songer steps out of bounds, in and out. 132, 31-19. Neodesha. Good pressure. Harrison tracks the ball down up top. Off to Stockerbrand. Went to Stockerbrand. Stockerbrand into Harrison. Harrison, ball goes up. Springer with the foul. Johnson lays it in on the other end. 33-19. 1:03 remaining here, quarter number 2. Springer with a big block up top. Stockerbrand gets picked as he goes right. Springer says, why not? I'll bring it up. Push it up to Garrett Davis. Garrett, turn around, pop. No rebound. Jackson Adams tries to draw a foul, gets back up. To Kraxberger to Wint. Wint out top to Trustin Wheeler. Stockerbrand up. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. Going to go back over to the Blue Streaks. 19 seconds. 19 seconds on the clock. Got a timeout on the floor called by Neodesha. 33-19, Neodesha. 19.1 remaining here, quarter number 2. This is Storm Cloud Productions, a division of Neodesha High School, Neodesha Project-Based Learning 2021. Jackson Adams will key the ball inbounds here, 19.1. Hands the ball off to Maddox Johnson. And the shot is no good. Looks like there's a foul on the play. Foul's going to be called on that last play. Stockerbrand will go to the line shooting 2. Free throw up and good. Second free throw up, in, out. So your halftime score will be 33-20. Kind of a last second shot foul there as we go to break. 33-20, Neodesha on top. All right, as we come back from halftime, Neodesha will key the ball, start this third quarter, holding a 33-20 lead over the Chanute Christian Academy. Biggest lead for Neodesha was 14. Seems like every time they pushed it out, Chanute would kind of push it back in. Phoenix Carpenter keying the ball in to Maddox Johnson. Johnson at the top of the key. Up to Gage Bell. Up top to Zeth Strange. Chanute back in that 2-3 zone. Bell out on the left wing. Steps inside. Short jumper. Ball's up, soft, and goes in. 2 points for Gage Bell as he stepped inside, hit it on the elbow. Back off. Peyton Toms rips down the rebound. He kicks it off to Maddox Johnson. Johnson's going to push the ball. He's going to hand it back off to to Zeth. Zeth goes up, ball off. Rebound back to Harrison. 35-20. Black foul on Zeth. Kind of got caught back in the lane a little too deep. And Stockbrand took advantage. Z goes in. He'll go to the line, shooting two. Third foul on Zeth. 7-11 here in the third. First free throw good. Stockbrand will shoot a second. Stockbrand, just a sophomore at Chanute. Long rebound, kicked off to Zeth Strange. Strange going to bring the ball up. Kicks it off to Gage Bell. Bell looking inside to Phoenix. Phoenix kicks it back off to the outside to Zeth. Zeth's going to fake the three. Ball deflected. Back to Maddox. Maddox going to set up for a three. Shot is long. Backside rebound. A little bit strong. Gage short arms it. Ball's going to be deflected off to Neodesha. 6:43. Gage Bell is going to key the ball. Maddox is going to take over for Gage as they kind of argue who's going to take the ball out. Maddox Johnson looks inside. Finds Phoenix on the backside. Phoenix up and good. Good look for Phoenix as he hits from the baseline. Stockbrand off to Dennison. Dennison on the outside. Dennison up top to Kays. Kays at the top of the key. Looking back outside. Loses control of the dribble just for a second. Throws the ball in. Ball's deflected off. Toms goes up. Goes for the shot. Ball's deflected. Gage Bell with the rebound. Maddox Johnson's going to push it. Phoenix, strong rebound. Dennison with the rebound. Peyton Toms hanging around there. 37-21, 16-point lead. Zeth Strange. Zeth Strange puts a lot of pressure on it. Dennison goes off his knee. Zeth Strange keys the ball in. Up to Maddox. Maddox brings it up to Zeth on the wing. Zeth looks. One dribble over, back up top. Swings it around to Maddox. Maddox looking in. Reverse pivots out of it. Inside to Phoenix. Phoenix up strong. Brings the ball up to Kay. Kay, guarded by Zeth Strange. Kicks it back out to Stockbrand. Stockbrand. He's going to get called. Maddox is going to get called on the foul on that. That's kind of the go-to play. We've kind of said it all night. I'm going to go right, and you stop me or foul me, and that's what happens. No shot called on that, just foul. First foul on Maddox as they key it in. Chanute hitting the glass a little bit harder now. Hitting the glass a little bit harder now. Number 21, Deacon Harrison, he goes to the line. He's going to shoot two. First foul on Phoenix. Team foul number 3. First free throw up and good. 37-22. Neodesha by 15 here in quarter number 3, 5:18. Second free throw, no good. It's going to be an over the line. Free throw is no good. Going to be a lane violation on the shooter. 15-point lead. Maddox brings the ball up the court. 2-3 zone. Gage Bell's going to pump fake. Foul on Nick Kays. Kays aggressive on that as the ball was inbounded to Phoenix Carpenter. Maddox inbounds. Good defense out front by Chanute. Forces the turnover to Dennison. Dennison in the corner. He's going to drive, go in. Jump shot, in and out. Ball no good. It's going to be a foul on the backside. Phoenix Carpenter kind of got caught with the man inside of him. He's going to be called on the foul. Neodesha racking up the fouls here early in the third period. That's going to be the fourth team foul. 14 foul on Neodesha. Just a minute and a half in. 3.5 minutes in to quarter number 3. Songer checks in, as does Springer. Kays in the corner, dribbles in, kicks back out to Dennison. Dennison, look for the pass, wasn't there. Springer's gonna key the ball in to Zestrange. Maddox Johnson catching a blow here in the third quarter. Seth off. Wyatt Songer bounces off of Dennison. It'll be Neodesha ball. Zestrange to Gage Bell. Bell steps inside. Long shot, backside. Dennison tracks down the loose ball. Nick Kays, long three. Going to be controlled by Phoenix Carpenter. Kays had the look, ball didn't go in. Zestrange bringing the ball up the court. Kicks it over on the wing to Songer. Songer out front to Bell. Bell swings around to Springer, back to Songer. Songer looking inside. Skip pass long to Zeth. Zeth up, out, in. Tough break, good look, good shot. Kick ahead to Kays. Over to Dennison. Off to Kays. Kays goes in. Long rebound. Foul's going to be on Kays as he scrambled after that ball. Gage Bell in there fighting for that. It's going to be the third foul on Kays. Team foul number 2. Knox checks back in for Chanute, as does Kraxberger. $15 points, still the lead. Songer deeper in the corner in the wing. It's going to kick back into Phoenix. Phoenix kicks back out to Springer. Springer just off the elbow, good. Just a 2-pointer, but a nice looking stroke as he kind of rolled into that, caught the pass, went up. 39-22, biggest lead for Neodesha at 17. Neodesha still playing man. Kraxberger up top. Off to Knox. Knox to Kraxberger. Kraxberger, he took one too many steps as he got that. Turnover. Ball will be turned back over to Neodesha. Jackson Adams checking in for Gage Bell. As Springer checks it into Zestrange. Off to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Up top to Wyatt Songer. Songer catches Springer. Ball turned over to Stockerbrand. Stockerbrand on the attack. Crosses over left hand. Goes up. Turns around. Rebound brought down by Zestrange. Good idea. Springer went in, tested the big man, came up a little short. Stockerbrand's going to hit to Knox. Hit ahead for Knox. Backside. Kraxberger. Zestrange going to rip down the rebound. Things going kind of cold for Neodesha. Blocking foul on the call. Zestrange will go to the line. 1:30 remaining here in quarter number 3. Strange goes to the line, shooting 2. First free throw good for Zeth. 5'10 senior. He goes to the line for his second. Free throw up and long. Stockerbrand checks it down. Stockerbrand, he's going to go up. He's going to lay it in. 40-24, 16-point lead for Neodesha, 123 and change. Clock's running. It's going to kick ahead for Zeth. Zestrange weaves his way in. 18-point lead now for the Blue Streaks. 42 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Stockerbrand gets rid of the dribble, passes off to Dennison. Joel Dennison, senior. Dennison off to Knox. Knox to Dennison. Dennison's going to line up a long 3, and it is good. Joel Dennison lines up, hits a long 3. He's going to get called on the travel. Coach Davis trying to settle his freshman down. Mason Springer got a little excited, took it for much. Good if it goes, and it does not, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of 3, 42-27. 15-point lead for your Blue Streaks as we get ready for quarter number 4, live from Neodesha. Starting the fourth quarter, 15-point lead. Chanute will inbounds the ball. Down 15 with 8 minutes remaining. Maddox Johnson comes out of it, looking to reset. Back up on top to Zeth. Zeth back around to Gage. Gage looks in, swings back around to Maddox. Maddox looking to pull the trigger, does not. Pulls it back out. 13-point lead. Gage Bell looking inside. He's going to turn around, step, long shot, rebound by Knox. Knox going to reach ahead. He decides to pull up. Pulls back over, step back three. Phoenix Carpenter rips down the rebound, kicks back out to Maddox. Maddox kicks around to Zeth. Zeth baseline jumper, good. Caught it in rhythm, went up in rhythm. Kick inside, Peyton Toms. Alternative possession, ball stuck, will go over to Neodesha. Johnson keys the ball in. Up 15, 6.5 left to play here in quarter number 4. Zeth, long three, and it's good. Zeth stepping in, up by 18, 6:18 remaining. Kicks inside. Stockerbrand steps on the inline. Neodesha out 18 now. Seth Strange with the last 5 points for the Blue Streaks. Hit that baseline jumper, then hit the three. He inbounds the balls to Maddox Johnson. Seth lines up another three. In and out. Peyton Toms battling for it. Peyton Tom makes him ball fake. Dennison comes out of the crowd. Back over. Ball goes in. 16-point lead for Neodesha. Johnson brings it back up. Off to Zeth. Zeth missed that last three. He's going to hold the ball. We're going to work some clock. Lazy pass there. Maddox Johnson from the wing. Long rebound out. Hit ahead to Phoenix Carpenter. Carpenter lays it in. 5 minutes. 5 minutes remain here in quarter number 4. Chanute not driving as much, kind of settling for some more, trying to go outside. Ball goes in. We have a rebound. Got a held ball. Possession will go to Chanute. 4:48 remaining. Stockerbrand keying the ball out to Dennison. Dennison. Ball fix, look inside to Stockerbrand. Stockerbrand's going to hand off. Kind of a hand off. And he's going to get called on the travel. Trustin Wheeler kind of got caught in no man's land, tried to get back up. We've got a timeout on the floor. Chanute, 30-second timeout. Just a reminder, you're listening to Neodesha Blue Streak Athletics on Stormcloud Productions. Looks like Chanute's going to come out a little bit of a 1-3-1, kind of throwing some pressure on it. Neodesha goes over the top, kicks it back out to Maddox. Maddox over on the wing, kicks into Phoenix. Phoenix goes up. Ball's going to get stopped. Good rebound by Gage. Gage finds it up top. Off to Zeth. Zeth back inside to Gage. Gage goes up. Ball in. Wheeler goes up. Pass short. Backside rebound. Laid in by Chanute. Ball will remain with Neodesha. .355 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Back out to Phoenix. Ball's going to go back to Neodesha. Ball out of bounds in front of the Neodesha bench, 3:52. Inbounds to Zeth. Zeth looks inside, out to Phoenix. Phoenix kicks it back out to Maddox. Neodesha looking just to run some clock. Zeth looks for the reverse, goes inside. Phoenix. He's going to get called on a foul for the hold. Neodesha still out by 18. Largest lead of the night. Andrew Heck checking in for Neodesha. Ball out of bounds off of Chanute. Go back to Neodesha. Maddox looks to inbounds. Andrew Heck once again finds Phoenix on the backside. He goes up. Good rebound by Deacon Harrison. Stockerbrand bangs it up, kicks it off to Dennison. Dennison goes to the middle, stop, pops. Phoenix will turn around, brings the ball back up. As he finds Zeth. Zeth goes up, off to Gage Bell. Gage, Andrew Heck up. Andrew back out front to Maddox. Maddox goes up. Back out to Zeth. Zeth kicks back up. Jump shot. Little strong. Rebound on the backside by Dennison. Good possession. No points for the Blue Streaks on that one as we come down to the 2-minute mark in quarter number 4. Seth Strange goes the distance. And we got a timeout on the floor. 53-33, biggest lead of the night for the Blue Streaks as we're down under the 2-minute mark here in quarter number 4. Chanute inbounds the ball. Stockerbrand brings it up. One Stockerbrand off to another. Kicks the ball inside to Harrison. Harrison loses control of it. Kraxberger tracks it down off to Kays. Kays off to Stockerbrand. Garrett Davis cuts off the baseline. Off the foot of Springer. Stops the ball with 1:28. 1:28 reminder in the game. 53-33. Caleb Smith checking into the game for the Blue Streaks. First time on the floor tonight for Caleb. Off to Kays. Kays goes in. Shots kind of deflected there. Kays back out on the point. Kays back over to Stockerbrand. Stockerbrand looks in at Kraxberger. Kraxberger, large senior. Andrew Heck, good defense, deflects the ball. Back up top to Josiah Stockerbrand. Long three. Rebound, Wyatt Songer. Wyatt Songer got a foul for the reach in. Foul to reach in on number 10. Jesse Stockerbrand gets called as he reached in there. Went and Owen Banson coming in. 1 minute remaining in the game. Jackson Adams on the wings, kicks it into Smith. Smith turn around. Andrew Heck trying to clean up. Songer back up. Andrew Heck. Songer comes out of the pack, kicks it back out front to Garrett Davis. Garrett Davis. Good pass to Andrew Heck. Kind of off the feet, goes out of bounds, goes back to Chanute with 41 seconds remaining. Dennison picks up the ball at half court. Garrett Davis guarding. Dennison receiver off to Went. We're going to have a travel up top. Went kind of moved the feet a little bit. Songer bringing the ball up. Off to Garrett Davis. Davis looks inside. Ball deflected. Off to Dennison. Dennison brings it down. 17 seconds remaining, game time. Dennison goes the length, throws the ball up. A foul on a shot. 11 seconds. 11 seconds left on the clock. Dennison will go to the line shooting two. Foul was on Andrew Heck on that, his first, team's fifth. Free throw is up and good. Dennison's second shot is good. Also checking into the game tonight is Grant Stockerbrand, seeing his first action, number 20. Jackson bringing it up. He's going to run the clock out up top. Passes over to Songer. Songer over to Davis. 3 seconds, 2. And that's your ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, picking up the win tonight, Neodesha 53, the visiting Chanute Christian Academy Warriors 35. This has been a presentation of Storm Cloud Productions.